Welcome to TaxLawFirm.net. I hope you find this information resourceful for you and your business. I'm Bill Hartsock. I've been practicing tax law since the 1980s. I've got my CPA certificate, I've got a master's in taxation, and I'm a certified tax law specialist under the state bar. This tax law firm is comprised of tax attorneys, CPAs, enrolled agents, tax preparers, and bookkeepers. My favorite part of tax law is the fight with the IRS. It's the strategy, what you need to do in order to represent your client to the best ability and get a very good result. An offer in compromise is where we go in and we negotiate with the Internal Revenue Service to reduce the total amount of tax penalties and interest down to an amount that the taxpayer can pay. It's a formula that we use in order to get the best settlement possible with the IRS. Income tax audits can be very devastating for our clients. What we do is we help in the presentation, put together all the supporting documentation, make a good presentation to the IRS, and negotiate the tax penalties and interest down as low as we possibly can during the income tax audit process. A civil tax audit can turn into a criminal tax case in the event that the IRS discovers badges of fraud. When we go through the civil audit process or the appeals process, we'll make sure that those don't appear with the IRS, and therefore we can reduce the likelihood that the civil case will turn into a criminal tax case. Yes, it's possible to discharge income taxes in bankruptcy, but there's a lot of technical rules and a myriad of exceptions that you have to comply with. We help the taxpayers going through that process to make it as easy as possible to discharge income taxes in bankruptcy. If a corporation is unable to pay its payroll taxes, then the IRS will proceed against the corporate officers, directors, and shareholders and hold them individually liable for the trust fund portion of those taxes, regardless of the corporate shell. And what we do is we organize the information, the documents, and we present a case to the Internal Revenue Service to show that the officer is not the responsible party so that they don't have individual liability for their corporation's payroll taxes. What we do is we help the innocent spouse prove that they reasonably didn't actually know of the other spouse's additional income and didn't benefit from the other spouse's additional income. In that way, they can get the innocent spouse relief and they're not going to be liable for the income taxes. This tax law firm has successfully represented many taxpayers before the Internal Revenue Service in the past. Give us an opportunity to look at your financial picture, prepare a strategy that's most beneficial to you, and advocate a position to the Internal Revenue Service to give you the best chance of success.